Collective, what's going on, y'all? I gotta play y'all a little piece of this song because this is the vibe I'm on right now, okay? I just want y'all to hear a little bit of this, okay? Check this one out. Because somebody out here glowing big time. You're glowing, honey. Yeah. Illuminating everything. Everything. Collective, you are in this sublime energy, okay? You are showing up in this sublime glow, very beautiful or good, causing strong feelings of admiration or wonder. Woo! Let's get into this energy, okay? Let's get into this energy a little bit. I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for tapping in with your girl. I appreciate your presence in every video, all right, that I post. I appreciate you tapping in and supporting. I'm going to use the before tarot. I'm going to use the before tarot. I had to buy this deck over again because the last time I had it, I wore it out. So we're going to see. We got the Queen of Cups. Spirit is saying to use the after, but I haven't studied the book. Let me trust. Because somebody out here in this glow, okay? Luminous. Now, this is the thing. Your light is making somebody else feel very miserly, okay? Somebody feels like you're out here in this glow. You're not sharing your energy with them. You may be sharing it with other people who reciprocate, who have good energy, who align with you. But there is someone probably from the past who feels very miserly. I also have the word parsimonious out here, okay? Very unwilling to spend money. Very unwilling. So somebody thinks that you're being stingy with your light. Well, this is about money, but even in this definition, I'm looking at money as more like your abundance, your energy, okay? Somebody feels like you are being stingy. You're being tight-fisted. You're not letting them in. We have the Hermit. You've already discovered something intuitively, okay? You're tapped in completely to your intuition, and you allow your intuition to guide you completely and fully. You're no longer investigating what intuition is. How do I use it? What is it talking about? Is that my intuition or is it ain't? Okay. You know what your intuition is guiding you towards. You see the staff that is normally in the Hermit card is now turned into a serpent. Huh. Wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove is what I just heard. Is what I just heard. Tell us some more, Spirit. Your intuition is putting this glow, this light precedes you. You use your light to discover new things, new curiosities, new inspirations. I just put up a video about this inspirational energy that is in the collective right now. If you have not tapped into that message, you definitely might want to go tap into that message, okay? It was very, very good. So I feel like this is more of that same energy. The Chariot. Because you are now in this full trust of your intuitive nature, you're moving very quickly. You are in motion. With the reverse five of swords showing up. Ain't no more confusion. Ain't no more self-sabotage. You're not even capable of doing it because you're letting your intuition guide you and you're not second guessing it. Tell us some more. This is all of the light. Somebody feels like you're being stingy. And you are, but this is a divine stinginess. This is a stinginess that says, no, I have to protect what I have stepped into. I have to protect the light that's on me. I have to protect the abundance that I hold within. See how he's gripping the three pentacles close to his chest like that. You know that your value is in your heart, and you're not willing to allow this grim reaper of an energy of a person to come in and siphon off the value of the abundance of your heart, of your life. So somebody has absolutely connected their heart and their crown. You think with your heart, you have connected your feelings, your emotions to your logic and reason. And you're showing up in the earth with this red gown that he has on. Hold on, Collector. You're showing up in the red, the root chakra, knowing that you're fully capable, right, of protecting your heart. And you're doing so. Now, somebody thinks you're being stingy. And they creeping up like a skeleton, no flesh on their bones. Okay. What is this thing called? A sickle? It's a tool for harvesting, though. They're trying to come in and collect some of whatever you got going on. They ain't got no flesh on their bones. They clothes all tattered up and falling off them. Mm-mm. The lovers. Mm. Divine unity. Look at that serpent that is down now. It's not in the tree. It is now down on the ground. This is the same serpent that the hermit is holding. Okay. Mm. All right. Tell us some more. Tell us some more. What we got here? We got the 10 of Wands. You're building something, but you know when to take your rest. Something may have that you were building may have collapsed, but you're still holding on to one wand. There could be at least 9 people in your life that are wondering why you're being so tight-fisted with your energy right now. You know that it's not over. You know you've known that it's not over. You're going eventually going to get back up and build something again. You're going to get back up. You may already be in that season of rebuilding for your future. I'm also seeing a parallel that someone in the collective, there was a collapse of something that you thought would stand, relationships that you thought would stand the test of time. You've allowed them to collapse, but you've already stepped into this beautiful energy with the 6 of Cups. Clarify the Hermit spirit. We got the 10 of Cups. Yeah. Clarify the Hermit. The 6 of Swords. Yep. You have come out of the troubled waters. You are now not only in the calm waters, but you are now stepping out of the boat. You're touching land. There is something about manifestations. Manifestations are coming in, and you can see it clearly with these 4 swords. The direction, the guidance, the plans, the strategy. Mm, you made it over. You made it over. Whatever that test was, whatever that challenge was, whatever that situation was, we got the devil showing up. Somebody wants a piece of whatever you have going on. Clarify this devil card. You made it out of the darkness. Yeah. The 9 of Cups. Whoever this energy is that was coming in trying to keep you bound to their energy, I'm hearing this, I'm seeing this energy of until your enemies become your footstool, until your enemies become your footstool. The very people, the very individual who tried to keep you from getting out of the troubled waters is now going to have to serve or watch you be served. Your good pleasures. Watch you be served. The Empress. Putting that on the Chariot card. You're moving quickly or have moved or have arrived because this is the after tarot. So this is about you already arriving. You're experiencing right now the good pleasures of your heart. Things are springing forth. We have the ducks down here with the little chickadees, the little ducklings. You've given birth to something. I love it. I love it. New structure, a new order, a new way of your existence, a new way of being. The Knight of Cups. You are not sharing. You are not sharing, especially not with someone who was in this devil energy in the past that you have escaped, fully escaped, with your passions intact, with your heart intact, and the things that you are passionate about. The divine is now about to give you, allowing you to enjoy your passions. Your heart's desire is being fulfilled. So whatever aspect of yourself in the past that you would have just showed up with this Knight of Cups and just been serving everybody, loving everybody else, handing your cup to everybody else, you said, nah, enough with that. Enough with that. I'm in my light. I'm in my abundance. I'm in my love. I'm in my passion. I'm in my inspiration. Let me drink from my own cup. Let me drink from my own cup. Clarify the 5 of Swords. 10 of Cups. You're happy with what you have accomplished. You're happy that you have seen all of the things that were causing you to self-sabotage and you have rectified that energy. You've brought peace to that energy. You've gotten out of that energy. You're no longer self-sabotaging. You're celebrating now because you can see yourself for who you are. You know the aspects of you that work for you. You know the things that could work against you. You are very happy with who you are and what you've accomplished. This is why you are in this sublime energy. Very beautiful energy. Clarify the 4 of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Somebody wants you to give. Somebody wants you to take your 4 of Pentacles, the abundance of your heart, your good light. They want you to be inspired about them, for them, desiring them, bound to them. They want you to come serve your pinnacles. They want your pinnacle. They want the one pinnacle that's sitting on top of your head because they can't get to the 3. They can't get to the 3 close to your heart. So they want the one pinnacle that's sitting on top of your head. They want you to give that pinnacle to them. Again, they want you to think about them. They want you to miss them, long for them. Give me one more. The Magician. They want what you have. They see you have resources. Okay, energetic resources, spiritual resources, divine resources. You got your sword here, you got your wands here, you drinking from your own cup, you holding your own pinnacles up. Did I say wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove? See the dove on the table? Mm-hmm. Clarify the Ten of Wands, the Lovers. To me, this Lovers card is self-love. It's self-love. And this could be someone who is still holding on to the idea of you as a lover. Two of Swords. Yeah, you got some. You got you. See, you ain't you sitting over here. Eyes still. Your eyes are still. You're still not able to like. You don't need to see with your two eyes. You intuitively know what it is you need to know. But these two masculine energies. These could be two individual people. Two people at least. They can't get into your energy though. They can't get into your energy. Yeah, with the Three of Swords here, because you have completely healed whatever that was. This Ten of Wands energy. Mm-mm. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Clarify the Six of Cups. We have the Page of Swords. New. This is a new. I'm hearing that someone in the collective has ascended again. Like you've gone through a very recent ascension. So you're in another spiritual ranking as it relates to your divine light. You're curious about this new level that you are on. You have other possibly people that are coming in who also align with the ranking that you have stepped into. Okay. These are people who know themselves. They've gone through the same process. They've stepped into their own light. Someone is coming in to help you because you see how the children are running. And I believe that is a masculine in the back, probably their father, that is showing up, showing up. So they're running to him. This is help coming in for whatever you are inspired to do, whatever you are working on, what you are focused on. Now, somebody else is focused on you, but you are not focused on them. They're feeling that you're being stingy, but you are not focused on them. It's not that you're intentionally being stingy, or maybe you are. Take how it reverberates. I feel like if you are, it's justified. It's justified because you were trying to build something with somebody here, but then they tore down what was supposed to be built. They just want to fight, but you've healed. Seven of Pentacles. They really just want to come in and take something from you. I'm gonna put that with that. They really, that's that same one pentacle on this Knight of Cups. Clarify the Page of Swords. What is it that the collective has learned? Mm, mm. Queen of Swords. You've learned that it's nothing wrong with establishing your boundaries. You've learned how to communicate clearly what it is you will allow, what it is you expect. This is an elevation for someone. This is a definite elevation. We have the Queen of Cups here, the Seven of Wands. You're protecting your heart and you know how to. You know exactly how to. Clarify the Queen of Swords and to who to protect it from. Now, see this Page of Pentacles. I don't even know what that little man right there is. Is that I don't know what that is. Is that a leprechaun? A gnome? Thank you, Spirit. I don't know what gnomes do. I don't know the energy of a gnome. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. You're giving something to someone, or is he receiving it? The 5 of Wands, peace is restored, is restored. I'm curious. I'm curious. 1 second, collective. Gnomes are spiritual symbols rooted in European folklore and alchemy, represent protective earth elementals that guard nature, treasures, and hidden wisdom. They embody stability, stewardship of the earth, and a grounded connection to the environment, often seen as guardians of garden spaces or protectors of animals. Oh, inner wisdom and treasures. Ancient Egypt nome, derived from Greek nomos, refers to administrative divisions in ancient Egypt, each with a representative deity. Mm, you're allowing your spirit guides, your ancestors, your spirit team to protect what you have discovered, the treasure of your heart, the treasure of your crown is divinely protected, and it has brought this peace. There will be peace because you are protected. What you have been given in this most recent ascension, some of you are uncovering new spiritual gifts, new levels of psychic intuitive abilities. The spiritual gifts that you have acquired, you are divinely protected in those spiritual gifts. Wow. But they are standing on guard and ready to fight for you in case anybody want it. Okay. So this is not only that you are in peace, but this is also at least 5 of these guardian energies, protectors on ready to fight. They got their wands in hand. Yeah, they sitting down, they chilling. Because if everything stay cool and copacetic, it's all good. But if it get chaotic or someone tries, like one of these people over here who mad because you're not allowing them into your energy, your protectors are ready to fight. We have the 7 of Cups. Your heart is where the treasure is. Your heart is where your treasure is. You're aware of that now. Mm. Got the Temperance card. We got the World card. Ooh, and the Wheel of Fortune. There's that dove again. You're showing up as an earth angel. This is also why this gnome is showing up to protect you, because you're deeply connected to. You have a mission here, a purpose to fulfill on this planet. This is given like resurrection energy. Didn't I do a reading yesterday? I don't know if I posted it, but it had something to do with resurrection, being revived, like being made new, being renewed, feeling and knowing that you've been renewed. There is A steady flow of abundance, a steady flow. You're tapped into the divine soul, which shows up as this water element, and you're tapped into the spirit showing up as this dove. You've completed many cycles, okay? You know why you're here. And this is why you are not allowing individuals in who don't want to reciprocate or don't understand the higher vibration of love. You're making the decision to protect your heart. You made the decision to heal your wounds. And now that you have done that, someone wants to come pinch off a piece with the seven. They want to come pinch off of your vines. They want to come pinch off of your abundance. Nah, ain't gonna be able to do it. Ain't gonna be able to do it. You are willing to give those who really need your help. You are willing to give to those who you have been sent to give to. Okay? With this Six of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Someone could be starting a new nonprofit. Someone could be finding out, what it is they actually want to do and how they want to help and serve humanity. Taking action. This is also something you did in a past life. Wow. Look at this Two of Cups. I love this after tarot deck. Look at the Two of Cups. If you don't have this deck, you might want to get it. But if you're going to get it, get the before and the after, okay? Mm. This is wholeness. This is wholeness. This is what is creating this luminous light, this glow around you. I love it. Tell us more, Spirit. What else does the collective need to know here? Mm-mm. Let me go here. No, where that? Right here. Radical acceptance, sacred breath. Someone has been feeling very, very grateful for the good energy that you are in, for the good things that you are receiving, for the lessons that you have learned. Sacred masculine is here. Tell us more, Spirit. Sacred feminine. Oh, creative, receptive, nurture. Mm-hmm. Sacred breath. Giving and receiving, life, divine exchange, nourish. You're allowing yourself to use your intuition to know who, where, and when to open up your energy to give, right? You're allowing your divine feminine to guide you. And because you are allowing your divine feminine to guide you, there is this springing forth of beautiful energy that is springing forth from your heart chakra. Feed your mind, body, and spirit. rebirth, metamorphosis, and new beginning. So you're receiving this new nourishment. You're being nourished as you step into this new beginning. Okay. You've gone through the metamorphosis and your new beginnings are here. They're here. They're here right now because the fig tree is not growing the figs. The figs have already grown. Okay. Okay. So some things are still growing, but in other areas of your life, it's already, the fruit is already ripe. The fruit is already ripe. We got the sun energy in the back. Ceremony, ritual, celebrate, and devotion. This is a time of celebration for someone. Look, can't make it up. I am light. I am light. Who I'm talking to, you know that you are light. Your dreams are manifesting, your creations are manifesting. You've been patient and then now you're stepping into this. Your ancestors have been with you the whole way. Inner peace, self-control, curious messages, endless possibilities. You know that there is nothing that you cannot do, that you cannot create, because you have the light that nourishes, okay? That brings in the harvest. Sacred feminine showing up on the split of the deck. I was finna clarify sacred feminine, and the sacred feminine is here. I'm gonna take it. Wow. Give me one more on this double sacred feminine spirit. Action of swords. You're letting your feminine energy lead. You're letting your feminine energy guide you. Clarify the sacred breath, the messenger. This is downloads. This is intuition. This is messages from the heart. Messenger of swords. Letting your heart guide you. Deeply connected to the sacred feminine, as the heart is her throne. Okay. So this is someone being very, 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 very tapped in. We have the Four of Coins here. I'm hearing balance with this Four of Coins. Balance. Clarify, nourish. Two of Coins. Balance. Balance between your masculine and your feminine. Balance between your soul and your spirit. Balance between your light and your darkness. Traversing the two dimensions quite easily. The world. The world. Mm-hmm. Completion. Knowledge. You know what it is you are here to do and what you are here to give and what you are here to learn, what you are here to receive. Clarify, rebirth. Five of Swords in the reverse. And the Four of Cups. You know what you're here to do. You know who you are. And you're beginning to really allow yourself to embrace, to accept, to not fight against who you are. You're also ignoring anything that looks like it wants to undermine what it is you know. Anyone who comes in to try to put you back in a self-sabotage energy, just you are aware that there are some individuals, some situations, some relationships that no longer serve you, that cannot go into this new beginning with you. They've already done what they were supposed to do, which is be a mirror to you, to show you where the self-sabotage was, the self-deception was. You don't need it anymore. You don't whatever that is, whoever that is, you've already gone into this rebirth energy, this metamorphosis. Clarify ceremony. This is that celebration energy. Can't make it up. Four wands. This is that celebration energy. Pure divine essence. Oh, wait, that's way too many. Let me see what it is, though. Four of wands, spirit. Messenger of cups. Yeah, yeah. You celebrating, you are, but you're being very choosy as to who you allow to drink from your cup at this time. You're being very choosy because some people still have burdens that they haven't put down. They want to come put it on your shoulders. That ain't gonna work. Five of cups. Someone is in deep regret. Three of coins, because you're being very choosy. Three of coins in reverse as to who you collaborate with, who you work with, who you share your energy with. Somebody wasted the collaboration in the past, but they may feel it was a waste. I feel like someone in the collective, because knowing this energy, this divine light that you have stepped in, you may not feel like it was a waste per se. Now that was part of what you may have had to heal from. Because the relationship didn't go the way you wanted doesn't mean it was a waste. It was designed to show you you, and that's what you let it do. You let it show you you. This is why you have access to this divine light. This is also why there's no more of you don't feel a need to go back into what is old, what is passed away. Something is finished. It's finished. Clarify, I am light, the magician. I love it. I knew that that song was going to be, like one that I should share, because it's like that's the energy I'm feeling. Again, if you did not watch the first message that I put up today, please go and tap into that message because it's all aligned with this message. Okay, I feel like this is part two, to be honest. Okay, now what's going on here? Let's get some affirmation. I shine so bright, I radiate the scene. Authenticity is showing up. Yes. Expand. Authenticity. Be your divine self at all times. You weren't designed to fit in, break away from expectations, and fully express yourself in your own unique way. And you be a magnet for success. Study. A new endeavor is upon you, and it may require new knowledge and skills. Put the intention out to the universe, and the right teacher will soon find you. I feel like I'm hearing Spirit say for some of you, the universe is your teacher. The universe has been your teacher. The universe will continue to be your teacher. So pay attention, okay? Continue to pay attention. Wisdom, acceptance. You've been here before and you know what to do, yet you fear disappointing others. The wise choice may not be the popular choice, but choose for the highest good in this situation. Use your wisdom, the wisdom that you have gained. Acceptance. You may be disappointed with the recent outcome. Remember, if one door closes, you are being redirected to one that will soon open to your true soul path. Know thyself. Okay? Continue to know thyself. You have ascended, you have elevated. All right? We continue to ascend and we continue to elevate and we continue to learn and we continue to gain wisdom. Wisdom through compassion. Give us more, Spirit. Step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. Someone is going to have to accept that you have stepped back from them. Okay. Because you've been really pouring into yourself and growing and learning something new, learning new things. Honestly, you don't really have the mental, emotional, or spiritual energy to look backwards at something that collapsed behind you because there's so much new that you're experiencing right now that your attention is really pulled towards. It's captivated by the new ways in which the universe is teaching you about who you are. You are literally spiritually busy. You're busy. You're busy. Okay? Deception. You're not seeing the entire picture of a person or a situation. It may be purposefully withheld from you, or you may be choosing to look the other way or betray yourself in some way. It is time to gain clarity. Yeah, see, you have clarity now. You have clarity. This individual who you are stepping back from, who needs to accept that you have stepped back, they need to accept that they showed up deceptively. They may even be trying to still deceive you. But the beautiful part is you're so busy radiating, you're so busy glowing, you're so busy learning the new things that you're learning because you have this new access to this divine light. You're not even paying attention to what it is they want. You, you, you're just not. Walk away. Somebody has a victim mindset, right? Because you don't want to be present in their life right now. They may also feel ashamed because you walked away. They may feel shame because maybe it was them that walked away. It's okay. Everything that was supposed to happen did happen. Who I'm speaking to, the collective I'm speaking to, used everything. Everything. You walking away, them walking away, them ghosting you, them deceiving you. You used everything to ignite this warrior spirit in you. Relentless commitment to challenges approaches life as a personal battle here to master your forceful nature. Wow. You used all of your past experiences to develop this warrior spirit within you. You've released judgment. You're not judging anyone in walking away. You realize that, holding on to resentment scatters your energy. Yeah. The resolution is here. You've resolved it. You're soaring now. Okay. So, you know, someone has definitely stepped into that phase where those in your past who may be carrying some guilt, some shame, they're still carrying the dense energy of whatever was or whatever has been, or whatever has happened. And you have totally released it so that you could keep going, so that you could soar, so that you could grow your wings. You're being asked to stop dimming your light. A past relationship, a past connection, a past situation, family, friends, lovers, otherwise, was the resolution to what was keeping you from being able to take flight. It was there to resolve it so you could take flight. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar, fly high, dear one. That is the message from the divine feminine energy to someone in the collective. Continue to soar, okay? Continue to be curious, continue to learn, continue to wear your light proudly, not dimming it, not turning it down. I won't do that no more. Why should we? Why should we? For whose benefit? Hmm? Should you dim your light for? So continue to um continue to do the work. Continue to do the work, collective. Congratulations to whomever this message reverberates with. I love you guys. Thank you so much for spending more time with me. Okay. I appreciate your presence on the channel always. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how this message reverberated for you. All right. Like, share, hype it up so it can reach those whom it needs to reach. Okay. If you need a personal reading, all of my information is in the description. All right. It'll take you to my website. You'll see the link and you can book your reading there. Please be mindful to not just make your payment, but also fill out the part of the website that asks you for your reading question. What is it that you would like for me to read? That part needs to be filled out. Okay. Do not fill out that part and not make the payment. Do not make the payment and not fill out that part. Both parts are very important. All right. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, family.